How's it, everybody? And thank you for joining me for some more automotive shenanigans. In this video, I'll show you how to gain up to 8 additional gallons of diesel in your TDI vehicle by deleting this simple valve in about 10 minutes. Now, this hack will only work on certain Volkswagen vehicles and only diesel ones. If you see this little switch in your car, you will be able to do this delete if you have a TDI. And it works on Mark IIIs, Jettas and Golfs, Mark IVs, Jettas and Golfs, B3s and B4 Passats, and A3 Audis. Your fuel gain is going to vary on which vehicle you use. What we have here is a B4 Passat, and with that you'll see the largest gain of about 8 gallons. It'll be a little bit less with other vehicles. If you're driving a Jetta, you'll see something like 2 gallons, but for a Passat, and especially the wagon, you will see about 8. So let me take a second to explain what's going on here. What we're doing is we're deleting this valve that'll allow us to fill the expansion chamber part of a fuel tank with diesel. Now, if you have a gas car, don't do this. If you have a gas car and you do this, you will explode. Please, please don't do this. But we are dealing with a diesel. And what happens here is this valve normally remains closed. And as you fill up your gas tank, it'll leave the expansion chamber empty, kind of the same way that holding a bucket upside down will allow you to push it into water, and you'll still have air in the bucket. And then when you close the cap, delete this valve, or push it down manually, it'll open up and allow gas, air, whatever, to enter the expansion chamber. You can push this manually, and you can fill up the diesel tank all the way. I tried this, and I was able to get about 25 gallons. So I can confirm for me that this delete will get you 25 gallons. But I've heard tell that it's 26.5 or 100 liters, which sounds pretty reasonable. So with this valve gone, it'll allow you to fill not only the filler neck, the fuel tank, but also the entire expansion chamber. Here's how to perform the actual valvectomy. Take off the wheel on the filler side and remove this white cap. And you're going to want to wear safety glasses because, oh boy, does it shed a lot of dirt. Once the cap is off, we go to the other side, grab a pick, push the valve out. There's that white thing, that's our valve. We're going to remove the spring and plunger from it. The best way to do that is with another small pick. Can be a bit tedious because it's still connected in the back there by a line. But you don't need to worry about saving this. We're just going to be deleting it. So rip it out any way you can. Now that the guts of our valve are removed, just grab the empty housing, stuff it back into the filler neck, and install the cap back on. So there you have it. The valve has now been deleted. Now when you fill up on fuel, you'll be able to fill up the tank and the expansion chamber every time without having to hit the lever. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was informative, and have a good one.